Hello, my dear friend. It's such a delight to connect with you today. I'm your doctor, but let's have a cozy chat, like two friends sharing a coffee, about something vital for your health and happiness. What happens to your body when you stop moving after age 70, and how you can stay active in ways that are safe, joyful, and truly life-enhancing. You're here because you want to live vibrantly, savor every moment, and age with strength and grace. I'm thrilled to share science-backed insights, practical tips, and a whole lot of encouragement to help you do just that. So, settle into your favorite spot, maybe grab a warm tea, and let's dive into keeping your body and spirit thriving. As a doctor, I've seen firsthand how our bodies are like finely crafted machines designed to move. Your heart, muscles, bones, and joints, they all work best when you keep them active. But as we step into our 70s and beyond, life sometimes nudges us to slow down. Maybe it's retirement, a few aches and pains, or the feeling that after years of hard work, you've earned a break. I completely understand, and those feelings are so valid. But through my work with patients and the latest research, I've learned that when we stop moving, our bodies change in ways that can quietly erode our strength, energy, and joy. My goal today isn't to scare you. It's to empower you with knowledge and inspire you with simple, fun ways to stay active so you can keep doing what you love, whether it's tending your garden, playing with grandkids, or enjoying a sunset stroll. Let's start by painting a clear picture of what happens when we become less active. First, your muscles. You might not notice, but starting in our 30s, we lose about 3 to 5% of our muscle mass per decade, a process called sarcopenia. After 70, if we're not moving regularly, this muscle loss can speed up. Weaker muscles make daily tasks, like carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or getting up from a comfy couch, feel more challenging. I've had patients share that they feel a bit unsteady or wobbly, and often it's their muscles saying, "We need some exercise." A 2020 study in the Journal of Gerontology found that muscle loss can reduce functional strength by up to 50% by age 80 if we don't act. But here's the exciting news. Even gentle exercise can slow or reverse this process, keeping you strong and independent. Your bones are another key piece. When we stop doing weight-bearing activities, like walking, dancing, or light strength training, bone density decreases, raising the risk of osteoporosis, a condition that makes bones fragile and prone to fractures. The World Health Organization estimates that osteoporosis causes over 8.9 million fractures annually worldwide, with hip and spine fractures especially impactful for seniors. I've seen patients who've had a fall and struggled to regain their confidence. But here's the good news. Research from the National Osteoporosis Foundation shows that regular weight-bearing exercise can boost bone density by 2 to 3% per year, even in your 70s and 80s. That's a compelling reason to keep moving. Now, let's talk about your heart, that amazing muscle that keeps you going. When we're less active, our cardiovascular fitness declines, meaning your heart works harder to pump blood. You might feel out of breath walking to the mailbox or tired after light chores. A sedentary lifestyle also increases the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke. The American Heart Association notes that just 150 minutes of moderate activity per week, like brisk walking or gardening, can lower your risk of heart disease by 30 to 40% and improve blood pressure. I've had patients start with short walks and, within weeks, feel more energized and confident. That's the kind of change I want for you. Your joints also need movement to stay happy. Without it, they can get stiff, leading to discomfort or pain. Movement produces synovial fluid, which lubricates joints like oil in an engine. Sitting too much, on the other hand, can tighten muscles, affect posture, and raise the risk of balance issues. A 2021 study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that older adults who engage in light physical activity have a 20 to 25% lower risk of falls, which is critical for staying independent. I've worked with patients who thought stiffness was just part of aging, but with gentle stretching or walking, they felt like they'd turned back the clock. And let's not overlook your mental health, because it's just as vital. Many patients tell me they feel down, anxious, or foggy when they're less active. There's solid science behind this. Exercise releases endorphins, those natural feel-good chemicals that lift your mood and reduce stress. The National Institute on Aging highlights that regular physical activity can cut the risk of depression by up to 30% and boost cognitive function, keeping you sharp for conversations, puzzles, or planning your next trip. A 2022 study in neurology found that active seniors have a 15 to 20% lower risk of cognitive decline. Movement isn't just medicine for your body. It's a gift to your mind and soul. I know this might feel overwhelming, especially if you're noticing changes, maybe some stiffness, less energy, or a dip in confidence. But as your doctor, I'm here to reassure you. Your body is incredibly resilient, and it's never too late to make a difference. You don't need to become an athlete or spend hours at the gym. I'm talking about small, sustainable steps that fit your life, feel good, and bring a smile to your face. My patients have shown me that the key is starting where you are and building from there, and I've seen transformations that I'm eager to share with you. So, how can you stay active in a way that's safe, effective, and fun? Let me walk you through some of my favorite recommendations, grounded in science and inspired by wonderful American seniors I've worked with. First, walking. It's the gold standard of exercise. Simple, free, and powerful. A brisk 20 to 30-minute walk, 5 days a week, can strengthen your heart muscles and bones while boosting your mood. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, notes that walking can reduce the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes by up to 40%. Choose a spot that sparks joy, maybe a park near your home, a quiet street, or a mall for rainy days. To make it fun, pop in earbuds with your favorite tunes. Think the Beatles, Frank Sinatra, or even a podcast. I had a patient in Texas, Susan, 76, who started walking 10 minutes daily around her neighborhood. 6 months later, she was doing 45-minute strolls and joined a local walking club. She calls it her daily dose of happiness. If walking is tough on your joints, water exercise is a game changer. Swimming or water aerobics offers a full-body workout with minimal joint stress, thanks to the water's buoyancy. A 2019 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that water-based exercise improves strength and balance by up to 25% in older adults. Many U.S. community centers, like YMCAs in California, offer senior-friendly classes, and the vibe is often lively. Think laughter, splashing, and new friendships. A patient of mine in Florida, David, 73, was skeptical at first, but after his first water aerobics class, he was hooked. He's now stronger, more flexible, and even leads the class warm-ups. On days when standing is challenging, chair exercises are a fantastic option. Chair yoga, seated tai chi, or simple strength moves can build muscle, improve flexibility, and boost circulation, all from a chair. The National Institute on Aging recommends 10 to 15 minutes of chair exercises daily for seniors with mobility issues. You can find free YouTube videos or join classes at senior centers in cities like Chicago or Seattle. I love how accessible this is. You can do it while watching Jeopardy! A patient in New York, Linda, 80, started chair yoga and was amazed at how much better her back and shoulders felt after a few weeks. Stretching is another must. As we age, muscles and tendons tighten, limiting movement and raising injury risk. Just 10 to 15 minutes of daily stretching can keep you limber and reduce stiffness. Yoga and Tai Chi are my top picks because they blend stretching with balance and mindfulness, creating calm. A 2023 Harvard Medical School study showed that yoga improves balance by 30% and cuts fall risk by 25% in seniors. If you're new, try gentle neck, shoulder, and leg stretches. A patient in Colorado, Robert, 77, added a 10-minute morning stretch routine. He says it's like giving his body a warm hug daily. Strength training is also key, and don't let weights scare you. Resistance bands, light dumbbells, or even water bottles can maintain muscle mass and bone density. The American College of Sports Medicine advises strength training twice a week, targeting arms, legs, and core. A 2021 study in The Lancet found that strength training can boost functional independence by 20% in older adults. One of my favorite stories is Margaret in Ohio, 79, who started lifting soup cans. 3 months later, she was carrying her laundry basket upstairs without help. Small steps, big wins. And here's one I love, dancing. It's not just exercise, It's a celebration of life. Whether it's ballroom dancing with a partner, line dancing with a group, or swaying to Motown in your kitchen, dancing boosts heart health balance and mood. A 2020 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that dancing improves cognitive function by 15% and reduces stress. Look for senior dance classes at community centers in places like Atlanta or follow online videos. No need to be a pro, just move and have fun. A patient in California, Dorothy, 75, started line dancing and now hosts dance nights for friends. She says it's the best medicine she's ever had. The key to staying active is finding what lights you up. Maybe it's gardening. Did you know digging and planting can burn 200 calories an hour? Or perhaps you love golf, bowling, or pickleball, which is sweeping senior communities across the U.S. Make it yours. I also encourage social activities. Join a walking group at your local park, sign up for a class, or invite a friend. A 2022 study in social science and medicine found that social exercise reduces loneliness by 25% and boosts adherence. My patient in Michigan, James, 74, joined a Tai Chi group and says the friendships are as valuable as the exercise. Safety is my top priority. So please check with your doctor before starting anything new, especially if you have conditions like arthritis, diabetes, or heart disease. Start slowly, maybe 5 to 10 minutes daily, and build up. Listen to your body, and stop if you feel pain. My goal is for you to feel empowered, not overwhelmed. If you're on medications or have mobility issues, your doctor can tailor a perfect plan. To stay motivated, set small, achievable goals. Try walking 10 minutes daily or doing 5-chair exercises. Track progress in a journal or app. Seeing improvement is so rewarding. Reward yourself, too. Maybe a new book, a relaxing bath, or a slice of pecan pie. Find inspiration from real-life heroes like Ernestine Shepherd, an American who started bodybuilding at 50 and competed in her 80s. Or my patient in Arizona, Betty, 82, who took up chair yoga and now teaches her neighbors. These stories show age is just a number, and you're capable of amazing things. Let me share a heartwarming story. A patient in Pennsylvania, William, 78, came to me feeling tired and unsteady, thinking exercise was for young folks. I suggested 5-minute walks around his backyard garden and some chair stretches. 3 months later, he was walking 30 minutes daily, feeling stronger and back to tending his beloved rose bushes. He told me, "Doc, I feel like I got my life back." That's what I want for you, a life brimming with energy, confidence, and joy. As we close, I want to remind you that aging is a precious gift. Every laugh, hug, and new day is a treasure. Movement is how you honor your incredible body, nurture your spirit, and embrace all that's ahead. You don't have to be perfect. Just start where you are, with one small step. I believe in you, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way. Here's my challenge. This week, pick one activity that excites you. A short walk, a kitchen dance, or a few stretches. Do it with a smile, knowing you're investing in a stronger, happier you. If you're already active, keep shining. You're an inspiration. I'd love to hear your plans or favorite ways to move, so share in the comments. If this video touched your heart, give a thumbs up, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe so we can keep this journey going together. See you soon, and take care. You're worth it.